Okay, dude. All right, let's do something else. We're going to do another thing here. Actually, I want to talk a little bit about East Asian culture. But I need two volunteers. And hang on, dog. You don't even know what I'm going to have a volunteer for. I need, no, I need ideally a Chinese female. I need a Chinese female. Could be a male, but I really want a Chinese female. You don't even have to talk. Wait, you don't have to be, you could be Korean, but ideally who's Chinese? Nah, dude, who are the Chinese females in here? Where are you from? You're from China? Oh, dog. Are you an international student? Yes. Okay, can you volunteer? Sure. And I need an American who's like really active on social media. No, female. Active on social media, who's really involved, does a lot of things, got a lot of hobbies, that kind of thing. Is that you? Wait, no, is that you really? You're like really like on top of stuff? Out? Okay, come on down. Now, one of the things that yeah, hold it, keep it blank for a second. So here's the thing. So here's what I want. Can you make sure Jiggy has a mic? Okay. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Philly.
Philly. What's your name?
My name is Shangyu.
What is it?
Shangyu.
Shanggu?
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't even close. But go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, and where are you from?
I'm from China.
Where in China?
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou?
It's a south part.
Uh-huh. Did you hear her name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking.
My name is Shangyu.
Shangyu.
And her name is Ashley.
Ashley.
Hey.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Face this way and don't look at the screen. All right, man. Do the first thing. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. And I just want to talk about some differences between the West and the East. Okay? And there are some really key differences that we see in ways of being in the world that I think are actually really, really important for us in the West, certainly, to understand. Mostly people in the East already kind of get these to a degree, but I think many of us in the West really don't understand. So one is the two things that I have on the screen, okay? So tell me about yourself. What do you do? Do you have any hobbies?
Like what I do like on weekends?
Nah, just like in your life growing up. Did you have any hobbies? Do you like play any musical instruments? Do you
I play drums and I play tennis. And
yeah?
I love jazz music. That's it.
Yeah? Are you any good on the drums?
Kinda. I played it for like just 3 years.
You what?
3 years. I played it for 3 years.
You play what?
Drums.
Yeah, I know. Are you any
For a
good?
few years.
Kinda. Like not really.
Not really?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to keep talking?
Let me go back. How about you? What do you do?
I'm in a sorority, and I used to do cheerleading, and I play lacrosse.
Yeah? Are you any good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you good at cheerleading?
I quit cheerleading when I went to high school.
Yeah? Were you good, though, before you quit?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah? How long have you been playing the drums?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
So what else do you do?
I volunteer at an animal shelter.
Yeah? How about back in China?
Oh, back in China.
Like hobbies, like things you like to do. Are you smart?
I don't know.
Are you smart?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds so cocky.
No. They got. Don't turn around. Just don't turn. You go ahead. They're not laughing at you. Trust me. So you're smart? Like how? Like what's your GPA?
I got a 3.8 last semester.
A 3.8? All right. And you don't know if you're smart. What's your GPA?
Can I not?
Or what
say?
year are you?
I'm just a freshman.
Oh, so you don't know. Well, how'd you do on like the exams and stuff, like back in China, like your entrance exam? Did you take the SATs?
I took ACT.
Yeah? How'd you do? How'd you do on the math part?
I think it was good.
Yeah, like what's good?
Like
How'd you do?
30-ish.
What is it?
30-ish.
Dude, hang on a second. Can I just do something? Brandon, I need to talk into the camera. Listen, truthfully, this is for anybody watching the live stream. I'm really mediocre in most everything that I do. This is the only thing that I ever do all semester long that is brilliant. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. It works, and it works every single time. Okay, so you scored in like the 30s, and it's like on the math part, and you're not sure if it's really any good, but you think
Like
maybe
the math part is good, but not other part. Like
Well, yeah, the English part, I wouldn't expect that to be necessarily good. Okay, so what else? So you think she's like really smart, like math? Like that's really good.
That's a good score.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what? Like is your family really proud of you? Is it?
I never talk about it with my parents, but they really support me, I guess.
They support you, but you don't really talk about it with your parents?
Like they don't praise me like say like in front of me.
Oh yeah. Wow. And how about your parents? Are they like? Tell me what your. Do your parents praise you a lot?
Yeah, they're proud of me.
Yeah. How are they proud of you? Like, what do they do?
They just like thought when I get good grades, they like are really proud, and when I showed them my finals and stuff, they were proud.
And do they like talk to the neighbors and their friends about how smart you are and
Like my aunts and uncles, yeah.
yeah? I'll see your parents, but they don't. They might do that too, but never in front of you.
I never know.
You never know. Oh. Okay. Next, go with the next one. All right. So do you like the drums? So you've only been playing for 3 years. Do you practice a lot?
I took like lessons.
Yeah. Is it something that you work on, or how do you?
I really like drum. I love music.
Yeah.
And yes.
Uh-huh. So how about you? Like when you quit, Ashley, right?
Yeah.
When you quit cheerleading, was there a reason you quit cheerleading? Was it?
Because I went to an all-girls high school, so there wasn't a cheerleading team.
Oh, right. Okay. So
Yeah.
you would just sort of cheer each other for no reason.
That'd be
All right.
weird.
You said
That'd be weird.
sports, though, right?
Yeah, sports.
So you had cheerleaders. You just didn't really have a team, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. I got you. Okay. Well, so here, let me just go to the next one, bro. Let me just see. So do you find yourself like criticizing yourself a lot? I mean, do you like really work on, I don't know, like things you don't do? I don't know, like I'm trying, like,
Wait, what was the question?
well, like, when you do things that are really well, do you talk to your friends? Do you like put it on Facebook? Like if you got a 3.8, is it out there?
Yeah,
on
I
Facebook?
told my friends.
Yeah, it's all out there?
Just because everybody like asks, like people ask each other, and like I'm glad to say I got it.
So you got like feeling really good about that?
Yeah, I'm proud.
How about
of
you?
it.
If you get a 4.0 this semester, are you gonna like put it on Facebook and tell all your friends and stuff?
I put it on Instagram.
You'll put it on Instagram? Oh, so you will. This is the American side, the Western side rubbing off pretty quickly, right? Yeah. Okay. Go to the next one, bro. Yeah. Hey, listen. Just turn around real fast. This is what we're looking at. Like in East Asian culture. Like East Asian culture over here, you really spend a lot of time, you underestimate abilities.
Oh.
You just don't, it's not about yourself. When you put yourself out there, like you never put yourself out ahead of the rest of the community. You just don't do that. I mean, that's not part, some people do, but most people don't. So you underestimate yourself. So she's not going to say, so you didn't say, wow, I'm really smart and this is really big. It's like, no, her parents are not going to put her out there because look, if her parents put her out there and say, our daughter is so amazing and so smart, that's just not what what it does is actually devalues them. It's like you don't do that. You like say, no, everything's fine. Yeah, no, how'd she do in How'd you do in college? And she did okay. It was fine. She might end up at Penn State with a 4.0, and your parents might still never go to the neighbors and say, my daughter got a 4.0 at Penn State. You just wouldn't do that because it's like, no, no, no. You don't put yourself out ahead of the community. You don't. But you, in our community, in our world, we put ourselves out there. So your parents are going to put you out there. We would put ourselves out there. You put yourself out there. That actually is the positive side. That makes things move forward. It's very different. One is not right and the other one wrong. They're just very different. And so if we really want to understand like the differences, for example, between East Asia, like China and the United States and the West, you really got to understand these things. So a lot of times when you see Chinese students like you who are quiet, more reserved, part of being quiet and more reserved is not wanting to put themselves out there ahead of other people. Because it's more about the community. It's more about everybody. All boats get lifted. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I think this is like in a culture thing.
A culture thing.
I grew up in China like until I was 16, so like I basically grew up in China.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's so different. Okay? I have a couple important announcements. Listen, thanks, Father. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Thanks, dog. Thanks. You were perfect, by the way. Okay, hang on. I do have a couple. Dude, can you? Yo. Hang on. Listen. Hold tight. Dudes, you don't be Jack. Understand that these are really cool cultural differences. One thing that's really cool about the United States and about the West is that we put ourselves out there as individuals. And one thing that's really cool about the East and about China is we don't do that.